What's up, guys? Delboy Plays here. I'm with Lone PC Gamer, and today we're going to be talking about the news in the gaming community, or news for certain games that are coming out. So I'm going to get us kicked off with Star Wars Battlefront, which I am really excited about.
Boo!
And yeah, as you can tell, he's not,
Nope.
because
Nope.
he hasn't lived a day in his life. But
There's
yeah,
plenty of reasons for me not to like the game.
yeah, well, we'll get into that shortly. But main thing there is the beta is going to be coming to Xbox One, PS4, and PC between October 8th and October 12th this year. So we'll actually get to play a bit of the game. There'll be free maps that we can play, or free different game modes that we can play that we'll get into a little bit later on this. And yeah, so it starts on October 8th. You don't have to sign up for it. You'll just be able to download it straight away from either the PSN store, Xbox One store, or Origin, because you'll be on PC, because that's the only way to play this game.
So yeah, it's 4 days long. Chances are they're probably going to extend that for an extra little bit, like the extra weekend or something, because Call of Duty does that. So does EA. Doesn't matter what beta it is, whether it be Battlefield or anything like that. They always give you like a short term, like 3-4 day thing, and then they extend it, so everybody can play. It'll probably be open for 2 days, I would imagine, for everybody. Extra. I don't know. Do you want to talk a little bit about why you like it and why I don't? Or not, why I'm not interested? I don't know if I like it or not because I haven't played it, but I'm not interested for a few reasons. I don't know.
One thing that puts me off is it's EA.
Yep. 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 Yep.
But one thing that I'm quite excited about is like the just flying about and like wars in the sky. Like I know it's not going to be like space wars or anything, but it's going to be like you can fly around and have a
That's
little fun with that.
that's one thing that was kind of funny because have you been following it since the beginning, since like they first announced the game?
Not since the beginning, though.
Okay, there originally wasn't any flying around. There was no space battles, no ship flying, shooting each other, that sort of things. So like at the I forget what conference it was. Was it E3? It might have been E3. They added it in, and the maps were so small that when you were in a ship flying around, you were constantly doing a circle because the map was so small. It was built for like ground fighting, like
Yeah,
Battlefield or whatever. So they're just constantly turning around and like getting a couple shots off, turning around, getting a couple shots off, turning around. And yeah, so that's one of the major things. The second reason why I'm not interested in it is because it's Star Wars. And I'm not a big Star Wars guy, let alone a sci-fi person per se. Like I can kind of get into some things, like Fallout 3 has some sci-fi stuff in it, but I can deal with it. But I've never really been a big Star Wars fan for one, and like you said, it's an EA game, so we know how they treat their consumers in their games, and luckily there's not a server browser for this one, but we just found out that it was going to be skill-based matchmaking, which is another downfall. Like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare had it, Ghost had it, and what it does is it makes your KD stay at around a 1. Like you're not going to see anybody running around with like a 5.0 KD or anything like that because it's going to put them in equally skilled matches and it's going to force everybody's KD down to like a 1. I don't know. I don't like skill-based matchmaking. I don't like that Star Wars originally wasn't planning on putting space battles in there, even though the name Star Wars kind of implies it.
yeah.
And they better fix that shit. They better make their maps bigger then or something because I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
there's like on I know on certain maps there's gonna be like 40-player battles, so their maps have to be a reasonably good size because
Epic
in the
40
beta you
player
get.
battles as rebels.
Yeah, I mean, so their maps have to be decent. Like in the beta, you get to play three game modes. So you've got Walker Assault, Drop Zone, and Survival Mission.
Hmm.
The Walker Assault, like 40 players, that has to be a reasonably sized map. You'd expect a big battlefield map.
Yeah, but how fast do you think these things fly? It's not going to be like a Cessna 401 or something flying around going like 50 miles an hour. Like these ships have to move quick. Like
Yeah.
the like
Mm.
I don't know. At least that's what like the overall impression from. I think it was E3. I'm probably wrong. I don't know, but a lot of people were disappointed with the flying.
Well, well, I suppose only time
And
can
for one,
tell.
like
We'll find it.
yeah, another thing though was like I guess you fight Darth Vader in the middle of the fucking field, and
Yeah.
like that wasn't in Star Wars anywhere.
So is it not that you can get a kill streak, and if you like get X amount of kills, you can turn into Darth Vader and use him as part
I
of
don't
your kill
I
streak?
don't
Like, I
fucking know.
swear that this is in
I
the
don't
game.
know.
I'm not imagining this. I did read this somewhere. If I find it, I will put it in the description. But you get some sort of kill streak. It's like a nuke in COD. You get up there and you can basically run around as Darth Vader with a lightsaber, and it'll obviously be like one hit kill. I'm pretty sure they're keeping that in it. I don't like that because it's almost like the Mike Myers that was in Ghost.
Hmm.
It's just so overpowered. Like, yeah, I don't like it.
I
I'm
don't know.
looking forward to the game though.
Yeah, I don't want
I'll
it to be
play the
bad.
beta.
I don't want it to be bad, but
I'm definitely gonna play the beta.
I just don't have. I'm not interested in it. I don't know. I don't have. I don't know. High hopes for it.
Will you play the beta?
If I get it, I'm not pre-ordering anything. I'm not buying anything just to get it.
No, you don't have to pre-order anything. Everyone gets the beta.
Hmm.
It'll pop up on your Origin.
I'd probably give it a go, but I got a feeling it's gonna be a reskin Battlefield game.
Will change his mind.
Hmm.
Right, next game.
Okay, what do you got? Or should I pick?
Yeah, I'll let you pick this one.
Okay, well, I guess we'll talk a little bit about, since we're in shooters, we'll talk a little bit about Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Um, in the news that just came out that for Xbox 360 and PS3, there will be no campaign whatsoever. Reason being that they simply cannot handle them. You can like the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 could only handle one person, and they didn't want to put the campaign in when it was limited to only that. They just can't. They can't handle it anymore. Those systems are old and crusty, and they need to eventually they need to die. That's what needs to happen because they're actually holding games back. Like I've always had this, I don't know, this thought in my head that consoles in general are holding games back. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, especially when most of the time they're developing for the console and then porting over to PC as well. Like that's why PC ports are always pretty terrible. But yeah, I think this is just a way to get people to get rid of the old consoles and to get them to buy the new ones.
But to their credit, they are dropping the price on them. Like it's $49.99 instead of $60, so it's $10 cheaper for the last gen consoles. So I guess I mean nobody really plays. You play the campaign once and you're done. Like I have not played a campaign in Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I think I've maybe played the first mission in the campaign, and that's it. I've never got to the end of the campaign in Call of Duty. It's just I always skip that part. They're not very interesting.
So you didn't you haven't played the beta, right? You didn't play the beta?
No.
No, I did, and I thought it was pretty sweet. I played it for the PC, and I had a pretty good time with it. It felt like the franchise was like brought a new sort of energy, and it felt great, felt new, and it didn't feel anything at all like Advanced Warfare. Even with the double jump thing, even when you double jump, you kind of I don't want to say float down, but you don't dash down to the ground like you could in Advanced Warfare. Like if you double jump, you're falling at normal speed, and you're not constantly looking up, aiming, waiting for somebody to fall on your head or whatever. The routes are predictable, so you can kind of know where enemies are coming from and that sort of thing. It's not all chaotic and stuff like that. And the wall running is really cool. You can actually run around the entire map around the edge. Like a lot of maps are on buildings or base,
Right.
like up in the sky or whatever. You can like run around the entirety of the map just from wall running. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So how many maps did you play in the beta?
Oh shit! How many were there? At least 5. I can't remember off the top of my head how many there were. I think there was 5. But they kept
Right.
the beta was cool because they kept releasing weapons and they kept raising level caps and introducing new levels as the beta went on. So like as you think did everything you could, they would send something new at you. So
That's pretty cool. How did you find the size of the maps in comparison to older Call of Duty games?
they weren't as big as some Ghost maps were. Like Stonehaven, I think was like the huge one. They
Right.
weren't that big, or at least they didn't feel that big. It felt like at any point in time there could be like a gun battle. I don't know. They're like medium-sized maps, if that says anything. They're pretty good. I don't know. No issues there whatsoever. Um, I will say though that they have a lot of balancing to do with the specials, like the gravity spikes and then the Sparrow. Like gravity spikes are just insane. You only get like one use out of them, but you saw the video I did, right? I got like the quad feed. Like
Yes.
you can get like so many kills as compared like the gravity spikes. They got 4 in one shot, but a Sparrow might not get any at all because you have to be like precise. You have to be precise on the target to even hit it. So I don't know.
Yeah. I was going to talk about that. Like the gravity spikes. We will probably put like a clip somewhere in this part of that quad feed because it's pretty epic. You need to see it. It looks pretty cool. It's a nice quad feed, to be honest.
They have another one.
Um,
I forget what it's called. You have like a pistol that if you hit somebody with it, it's like a one shot, one kill. It's pretty cool too. I think it's like Devastator. Probably got
is
that
that
wrong.
like the 9-shot revolver?
Yeah, it's like a revolver, which is pretty
Yeah,
fun.
I've seen that one. It looked pretty good because it's like one shot anywhere on the body and it's a kill.
Yep.
It looked pretty decent. But Black Ops, I'm definitely going to be picking that up. I'll pick the game up. I'll pick the season pass up. I do it every year. The only one I never bought was Advanced Warfare. I never got that on PC.
That was
Every
fun
other
for like a month and then maybe a week, and then it just
Yeah, Advanced Warfare was more like Titanfall. It was fun when it first came out, and then
Titanfall
it
2 is coming.
that'll do good.
We'll see. I don't know. What's on the chopping block next?
Do you have anything about Titanfall 2 or?
No, I don't have anything pulled up on it, but I'll just throwing that out there since you mentioned it. It is coming. I guess Resident Evil 0 HD Remastered trophies achievements will test your gaming prowess. Interesting. Have you looked into any of the new Resident Evils that came? Like the one came out not too long ago of the first game. It was like remastered and the audio and graphics were all redone and everything. I thought about buying it, but I didn't. I don't know. Total Biscuit liked it, so
No,
They're-
I haven't.
they're redoing 2, so that'll be coming out fairly soon. No release date on that yet, but I don't know.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
What about Doom? You're excited for Doom?
Ooh, Doom. Yeah, I can't wait. Bethesda's part of it too, so that's a plus for me. I know it's not for you, but
Yeah.
I really enjoy. Not that it has anything to do with Doom, but like Skyrim and Fallout, some of my favorite games. But yeah, Doom. I played that game when I was a kid, nonstop. Played all the games, played all the unofficial expansions and whatnot, and this one looks amazing. I think they for the gameplay demo they made the character overpowered on purpose to show it off. I hope it's not like walking through the campaign and you walk up to a monster and you can grab his head and just rip his head off right away like that. I mean, there's no challenge there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? Like it just seemed like he
Yeah.
was killing him way too easy.
Oh, that chainsaw's epic though.
Chainsaw's
Like,
pretty cool.
just
I wasn't
open
too
up,
impressed
cut
with
them
the
in half.
pulse rifle though. That like spitting out these blue balls. It was just I don't know. It looked like something from Halo. But
Yeah.
but no, that game looks phenomenal, and I will definitely be picking that up. When does that release?
I don't think there's a date yet. I could be wrong. Let me double check.
Because I'm really curious now.
Is there
2016. Yeah. Next year. Probably be spring of next year.
Yeah.
PC,
But they
PlayStation 4, Xbox
were-
One, 2016.
But there is a possibility of a beta for that as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you bought the last Wolfenstein, you should have got a code, and you're
Yeah.
instantly thrown into the beta. I think it's still to be disclosed whether or not anybody else would get one. Um, don't think there's a sign up for it yet either. So keep an eye out though. Should be pretty interesting. Fallout 4. You excited?
Yeah. I'm excited to see what videos you bring out of it. But yeah, other than that, not really. To be honest, Fallout's never caught my eye, but you can go into detail of what you know about it so far.
uh, comes out November 10th of this year. It's gonna be kind of hard because that's like around the same time Call of Duty comes out too. So yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna be going back and forth, but playing through Fallout 3 right now. I want to get that done before this one comes up. But this one is made by Bethesda, like we said, and it'll be for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And there's a lot of things they added to this game as compared to Fallout 3. Like they gave you the ability to build your own camp, your own encampment, and you can put in turrets like defense systems and stuff like that. Any item you find in the game is used for something, whether it be breaking it down and using it to upgrade something else or to combine it to make something else or what have you. Everything's useful. The funny thing is, though, that they took those ideas from popular mods from Fallout 3. They almost copied them exactly, which is really funny, which is kind of, it seems like it would be a bad thing, but it's really kind of cool that they enjoyed those that much. But I will say this, though. The whole shelter system in Fallout 3, if you mod it and use the mod for it, is better than Fallout 4 looks because you can build your shelter anywhere. But in Fallout 4, you actually have to find your own little plot of land. Like there's specific plots of land in the game that only there you can build on. It's not like anywhere.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes. But I'm pretty excited. There's a lot of cool new features that they're going to be adding. So yeah, November 10th. So it'll be coming out. So I'll definitely be on that. Single player only, by the way.
Yeah, see, that's what gets me.
But it's always been like a single player game.
Yeah, that's true. I've just never been interested in only single player. I'm more the multiplayer gamer.
Yeah,
I've,
I go both ways. No, but like lately I've been like really enjoying single player.
to be fair, your name says it all. It's the lone PC gamer. So yeah.
I don't even know where. Like I think part of the whole idea behind that name was because nobody that I knew played. Like all my friends played console, so I was like the only one.
Ah.
So it's part of the whole thing. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
any other gaming news that you want to talk about? Anything you think the people should know?
No, I think that'll about wrap it up
Like
for the first part.
even though half the viewers probably left after my rant on Battlefront, like this kid don't like Star Wars. Fuck him. Dislike. Unsubscribe.
No, we'll get him round to Star Wars. Don't worry. Trust me. As soon as the beta comes out, I'm gonna be grinding.
I I like Battlefield, but I don't love Battlefield. I don't like Star Wars. So what do you think the chances of me liking this game is going to be?
Trust me, it'll be good, man. Like it will. It'll be something to
The
keep us
last Star Wars
occupied.
game that I liked was for the N64. It's like it wasn't Empire Strikes Back. It was something Empire in it. I don't know. Might have been Empire Strikes Back. But I stole it from a rental place. I had like a hole punched in the cartridge that they hang on the little hooks. But
You've never given Star Wars a chance.
I've seen the movies.
You've never given it a chance,
What do you mean?
right?
Have you
We'll
played
download.
Have you played the old school Star Wars for PC? Like the ones where it wasn't even motion; it was like pictures. I played
No.
Star Wars shit, man.
See, maybe that's why you don't like it though, because you played the old stuff and it was terrible.
I like the old stuff. But I
Maybe
grew
you
up.
just don't like change. Oh well. Well, we'll see. We'll see when the beta comes out. As soon as that comes out, you'll be able to make up your mind. I mean, it may be terrible. It's made by EA, so
Yeah,
don't
Hardline
judge.
was a success.
Oh yeah, right. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. But yeah, this will most likely be a weekly occurrence. It may turn into a podcast. We do not know yet. We're just testing the waters
Smash
on
the
this
like
one.
button. Let's
But
get
yeah,
if we can get 1 like on this video, that would be amazing. And also, this is all done in spontaneity. Like we don't. This one at least was. We didn't sit down and like. We pulled up a few tabs, but we didn't like rehearse anything. So I think we should keep it that way. It's funner.
yeah, it's all live.
So we'll catch you guys
But
next
yeah.
time. Bye.
Cheers.